All right, let's all right, everyone, come on in, come on in, come on in. Thank you for being here. Sorry to keep you waiting. I had a house guest, so I was trying to be a good hostess. Come on in, everyone. We'll take attendance in just a moment. For anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie. Let me put my stuff on Do Not Disturb, y'all. Do we want to go live on TikTok? I always forget. Let's see if we can get it together. Come on in, everyone. Happy Sunday. I don't know. Do I want to? We are doing a little bit of an impromptu stream this morning. I have brunch plans and I'm so excited. I'm going to be going to the Four Seasons with Randy. She arrived last night. I picked her up from the airport. So she just woke up. She's getting showered and dressed, and we are going to go have a delightful, very long and slow brunch. I'm very excited. Let me see if I can bring TikTok in here without jacking anything else up. All right, I put my stuff on Do Not Disturb. Right. All right, let's see. Okay, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. For anybody new here, please allow me to introduce myself. Hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Usually I'm welcoming you to a struggle cooking class, but I'm not cooking today because I'm actually going out. So no cooking stream today, but I wanted to go ahead and give you all some content. It's going to be a little bit of a busy day later today, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to come back on. So just in case, I like to stream daily for you all. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing and turning on your notifications. So in addition to cooking and eating, clearly, I like to eat. I also have a love for travel. I'm an immigrant born in Ghana, raised in the US. And so I love to travel to other countries and see what they eat over there. And like I always say, I'm a small town girl with big dreams, and I'd love to travel the world, taste the cuisine, learn about it, learn the different cooking techniques, and share it with you all. So in 2019, I took a trip to South Africa. One of the best trips of my life. Left some of my heart there. And I have a whole like Google Doc where I documented everything, and I was walking you all through it. I got about a third of the way through. So we are going to pick up where we left off and have those memories together. So sit back, relax, and let me share with you. But let's see who we have here. All right. So we have Boss Twin. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello, King John on TikTok. Hello, Anne, Sandra, Purple Rain, and User. Thank you all so much. Who do we have on IG? We have Amal. We have Scott, Jimmy, Issa, Corsi, Them Kids Daddy, Mines. Is that Levion? Pamela, thank you all so much for being here. Those of you all on Instagram and on TikTok, if you want to see the screen share, because I am going to share my screen, you can come over to MaggieTheSubstituteTeacher.com. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. All right. So let's see, who do we have here? I know it's early, y'all, but we have scholars. I'm your substitute teacher, so you all are my scholars. And we have scholars all over the globe in different time zones. So I see Arnisha is here and present, first one in class. Good morning, my dear. We have Michael Wendy. Hello, thank you for watching on Facebook. And we have Sheed, we here, saying we here. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, I appreciate you. All right. Let us continue. So let me share my screen and just bring you all up to speed where we left off. So in 2019, I took a trip. We're going on a trip. in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky. Little Einsteins. Tell me you're a kid's mom without telling me you're a kid's mom. All right, where is my document here? All right. So let us see. I'm going to walk you all through not the whole itinerary, but I'm just going to bring you all up to speed. And I'm going to put the link in the chat. So just a little, how do you say, just a little level set. I love to travel at least once per year internationally if I can. I love learning about other people and their cultures. And so I'm part of a travel group, EF Tours. I've been doing it for like 6 years now. EF stands for Education First. And it started with the kids. I would alternate the boys. I am a boy mom times two teenagers. I don't travel with them now because they're moody. Y'all already know. um, but it's basically kind of like an all-inclusive thing where we plan it out like a year or 2 years out. So next year, I already know. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate you. Um, we plan it a year or 2 years out, meaning next year I already know I'm going to Egypt, and then in 2025 I know I'm going to China. Hello, Juanita. Hello, Smaden. Um, and so it's kind of like you pay a couple $100s a month. It's really just kind of a set it and forget it thing for me. And then it's kind of all inclusive. We arrive at the airport, we travel together as a group. So we fly, our travel group leader or group director meets us at our destination airport. We have a coach bus, and it literally takes us around, includes admission to all of the museums and all the things we're going to do. I liken it to adult daycare because that means I don't have to plan anything. And y'all know as a mom, you got to plan everything. So this is a nice way for me to just kind of turn off my brain and enjoy. So that's what I'm going to show you all first. Hello, is this Fafalise? Thank you so much for being here. Okay, and thank you all for the likes and the hearts. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's see here. So I dropped the link in the chat just so you all can see. So this trip has already come and gone, so you can't enroll here, but it's just a sample. So you can see EF Educational Tours, and you can see this was in 2019, and my group leader. Y'all knew we came out of Atlanta. Oh, let me make sure. Am I sharing? Y'all know I can mess stuff up most of the time. Okay, good. So you all can see, and I'll just scroll through here so you can see the itinerary. So this was an 11-day trip. And you can see it was customized, and I covered the initial flight. The reason why this trip had 2 days of flying is usually they get us direct if they can. However, this trip we did have a layover in Frankfurt, Germany. And so on my last stream, if you all missed it, you can go back. I showed all the pictures and video from Frankfurt. We flew overnight from Atlanta, so we arrived in Germany the next day morning, spent the whole day in Germany, and got to see a little bit of that culture, and then got on another plane that evening and flew overnight to Johannesburg. Okay. Hello, cute guy. Hello, Dre. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so let us continue. Where were we? So you all saw the 2 flights, flying to Germany and then fly to South Africa. And I did the day 3 recap. So you all saw our trip to Soweto, which is one of the townships, and the home of Nelson Mandela, which is now a museum. And I recounted the visit to the Apartheid Museum. Just a tragic history. Can't believe it happened in our lifetime, but it's so good to remember. And then I took you all through the heritage cradle of humankind. And that was like an underground cave we went into where, hey, Donley, I see you guys. Hello, Mark, I see you all. The cradle of humankind is basically an underground cave or museum. Well, I can't call it a museum. The oldest human remnants were found in this area, so they call it the cradle of humankind. So if you all want to see that, it's in my previous stream from just a couple of days ago. The Sterkfontein Caves. All right, I think this is where we are on day 5. So let me stop sharing this and pick up where we left off. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Sauter, and hello, Mr. Red. Again, those of y'all on Facebook, I'm sorry, those of y'all on Instagram, on TikTok, you can come if you want to. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter, and I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher on all platforms. Okay. A little disclaimer. This trip was before I started my health and wellness journey, so Maggie's a little fluffier than you see me now. So please, a little bit of grace for that. And you'll see Marcus, my oldest, Swim Shady is what we call him when he was still nice. Y'all know how these kids get. Okay. So I'll show you all the Google Doc that I put together so you can see here. I've been doing this since before I've had a YouTube channel. So I've had a YouTube channel only a year and a half. So I'm new here. And I always used to just take pictures and videos for my own memories. And then I would share them with Facebook or whoever, asked, tell me about your trip. So I'm walking you all through that. All right, so this is the Google Doc that I've had for years. I just put together, this is the itinerary that I put in the link for you all. And we already covered our layover in Germany. I shared with you the Nelson Mandela home with the beautiful Zulu dancers. We reviewed the Apartheid Museum, the Humanity Cradle, Mandela Square, which is basically a shopping mall. Marcus and I, my oldest, we had some free time for lunch. So they have a mall and a shopping plaza that they call Mandela Square. And so we reviewed that. And now let's go on a road trip. All right, so this is going to open up in another tab. So let's take a look. Hello, Eldridge. Thank you all so much for being here. All right, let me just scroll through. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I'm so excited, y'all. I haven't looked at this in years, so sharing it with you all is a blessing for me as well. Okay, so let's see here. Remember, ladies, drink out of a glass and take slow, silent sips. I always have to remind myself of that on my etiquette journey. Okay. So let's take a look. So we are on the coach bus, so you can see our group here. And the way the travel groups work, they try to get enough people to fill a coach bus. Okay, so think 30, I don't know, 30-ish, 50, 20, whatever. The reason why is because I'm sure they can get better pricing at bulk rates for hotel. Of course, if you're paying for the bus, you want to make the most use of it. We have a bus driver that's pretty much assigned to us for the whole trip. So we go into the hotel. At this point in the trip, we've spent our first night in the hotel. We wake up the next morning. All of the hotels have a beautiful breakfast spread. So they tell us the bus leaves, for example, at 8:30. Excuse me. And so, you need to be up at like 7:30, come downstairs, help yourself to breakfast, and then the bus is waiting outside and we're ready to go. Okay. So you can see our group here. Some people I know, some people are from, oh, there it is. Some people I know, some people are from other groups. So I just took a picture and there we are. There's Marcus in the back, of course, all the way back there. There's Swim Shady when he used to smile. Okay. So I don't know what this is. Maybe this is a bank. Oh yeah, this looks like Synovus. It looks like a bank. I can't really tell here, but you can see beautiful. I think this was like a digital marquee that was going across with all the different African flags. You all know that I am born in Ghana. Who do we have here? We have Endless, the spokesperson, coming through. He says, South Africa is in the building. Yes, help me tell this story in case I messed anything up. Thank you for being here. All right, so you all know I'm from Ghana. I was born in Ghana, so there's our flag. So you can see all the beautiful flags from all the different African countries here. Okay. So I always like to get snacks. Clearly, I like to eat. I know, working on it. But I like to get snacks in different countries that are kind of similar to what we have here. I always tell you all, I like to try a McDonald's overseas. I like to try like a Coca-Cola overseas. Not stuff that I eat all the time, but I want to see how it's different. Hello, Kabbalah. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so I'm not sure. This is Cadbury. You all know the Cadbury egg. So I saw this and I said, let me give this candy bar a try. Okay, we've already been through the caves. These might be a little bit out of order, but we're just going to go through them anyway. So this is my little tea station at my hotel. So you can see here the little teapot and beverage station. I don't know how to explain to you all the food in South Africa. And clearly, I love food, but it was so good and so fresh. Just probably just a combination of so many cultures there. It was incredible. So, this looks like a cheese pizza. Hello, Indy. This looks like a cheese pizza that we had. A beautiful salad. Look at the presentation with the cucumber. It reminds me of a Greek salad. You can see here. Hello, shaping. Yeah, I know, Nancy. I'm sorry. I'm sharing my screen on MaggieTheSubstituteTeacher.com. Those of y'all on Instagram, on TikTok, you can see the screen share on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Okay, so if y'all want to see the pictures, you'll have to hop on over. So this looks like a beautiful Greek salad with some oregano sprinkled over peppers, some feta cheese, cucumber, tomato. You all know that I just returned from Greece and I didn't really think I liked Mediterranean food, but it was incredible over there. So just showing you all some of the food. I know sometimes people are curious, what do they eat over there? I think this is dinner from our first night. So I ordered, I don't know what this is, but it looks like some type of fruit slushy. And you can see that they've cut up apple slices and they've kind of fanned them in there. The beautiful presentation. And so probably about to put a straw in there and either drink it up or spoon it up. I can't really tell. Oh, another beverage. And again, you all, when we take these trips, when we eat as a group for breakfast or we eat as a group for dinner, meals are included in the group trip. And like I said, South Africa had some of the best food. Um, Usually, we do have some free time in the middle of the day, so we'll go on our own for lunch if we want to try something on our own. But all of this food is included in the tour. Hello, Kabaza. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so this looks like an orange juice, beautiful presentation. Y'all can see what a little bit of garnish and a nice glass will do to your beverage. Lord have mercy. This looks like something Marcus ordered. Shout out to the ribs. Who is here for the baby back ribs? This looks like a sweet potato puree or something with some spinach and fries. Looks like it's exquisitely prepared and looks scrumptious, right? Hello, Sherry. All right, let us continue. Oh, it makes me so happy to review. Okay, look at this pizza, y'all. Tell me who is here for this pizza. I think this looks incredible. I was so surprised how good the pizza was in South Africa. I was so surprised how good everything was. But obviously, there's a lot of European influence as well. So this is a nice pepperoni ham. Looks like a little bit of either Parmesan or feta on there with some avocado for a nice creaminess. Looks incredible. All right, so there we are sitting down for dinner. There's Maggie and Marcus over towards the back. So yes, we are sitting down for our group dinner. And now we're taking a trip. Is that Randy? Hello, Randy. Look at you watching me. Hello, sweetheart. Okay, so we are taking a trip on our favorite rocket ship. No, we've had dinner and we've had breakfast the next morning. So now we've boarded the bus and we're on our way to our next destination. Whatever it is, we will find it together. One of the things that I love about traveling to other, countries and other areas, even in the United States, is to see the landscape. Hello, Nabula. I love seeing the landscape. Where I live here in the South, Atlanta is very green. We're at the bottom of the Appalachian Mountains, so it's very hilly. It's just very lush and humid. And so going anywhere that's flat is different for me, where you can see for miles and miles and miles. I'm not used to that. So this is what I'm noticing here. Look at the plain where you can see all the way across the horizon. Hello, good Sunday morning, BC. Thank you so much for being here. If y'all want to see, come on over to YouTube or Facebook. So we are just driving wherever we're going. I'm looking at these cows minding their own business, eating some grass and doing whatever they're doing. All right, so we're in the coach bus, so you all can see we're nice and comfortable. Some of the kids have their snacks. There's Marcus taking it all in. My oldest really does love nature. He doesn't get it from his mom. I can appreciate nature, but I'm not trying to be out there with him. He probably gets it from his grandma or maybe his dad's side. All right, so Marcus is taking it all in. And this is one of the things I love about traveling with the kids and showing them the world. You all, again, will notice, even though this trip was in June, Marcus and I have coats on because in the Southern Hemisphere, the seasons are opposite. So where it's summertime for us, hello, Charlie, where it's summertime for us in the US, it's going to be, how do you say, wintertime in South Africa. So it's cold. Likewise, when I went to Australia in November, it was Thanksgiving time here in the US, but I was wearing sandals and eating ice cream on the beach in Australia. So if you can travel, go. I'm one of those people, I appreciate experiences over things. Hello, Crochelle. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so let us continue. Beautiful, just open plains. I don't even know if this is the savannah, but just a body of water. We're just driving along. You all can see some of the landscape. You can see we're just driving in the bus, and I'm just capturing it. Nice rolling hills in the back. Makes you feel like the safari is not too far. All right, so looks like we stopped at a coffee shop here. Illy is a coffee brand. I remember I used to be an executive for the Coca-Cola company, and this is one of our coffee brands. So that's probably why I took a picture, because I like to see what how it shows up in other areas. So you'll notice here the young man making espresso, and you can see here in Europe and in a lot of other countries, they actually serve espresso on proper china. Hello, Ali. I know Americans, we're used to the very big, like Starbucks, grab and go tumbler kind of cup, but I've seen this in Italy, I've seen this in Greece, and you'll see this in South Africa, even in a like a truck stop or a we would call them convenience stores, right? When you stop and you go get a beverage, you have the option to get a takeaway. That's what they call it. But notice here, he actually has cups and saucers. So what they'll do is they'll serve your espresso, and you actually have like a seating area where you can sit down. And in other cultures, people actually take time to enjoy their food. It's actually quite elegant to sit down and enjoy your beverage and your meal and not just toss it back on the go the way we do with paper cup coffee. Hello, Jiri. Thank you so much for being here. Endless, the spokesperson, says, I think I have an influence on this channel. It's cold, July 2nd. Yeah. So it's summertime for us here. It's like, Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 93 degrees.
So it's going to get into 90 degrees right now at 75. It's 8:30 in the morning Atlanta time, but it's in the middle of our summer here. But yeah, in South Africa, it's cold. Hello, Tracy. Good morning, my dear. For Tracy, we looked at the Frankfurt layover. So now we're continuing on in South Africa. So just wanted to show that to you all. It's not uncommon. You can get your to-go coffee, but you will also see actual china, and you can sit down and drink it. And then when you're done drinking it, you take it back to the server and they wash and reuse. So it's a nice, elegant way to enjoy, and it's also more sustainable than having all the throwaway. All right, let us continue. Oh, so I asked for, I don't know what I asked for, if this was a coffee or a flat white or whatnot, but of course he made the beautiful latte art. I can't do that. I can make a coffee. I've been told I'm a pretty good barista. Hello, Algeria. Oh my goodness, that's North Africa, right? Sofiane, I'm going to be in Egypt next year. I've never been to Algeria. Y'all, I always say, put some lotion on my hands, I'm ashy. I always say I'm a small town girl with big dreams. I want to travel the world. I want to sample all the cuisine. I want to learn about the different cultures and how you cook your food and share it with the community. So maybe one day I'll make my way to Algeria. If you want to see the screen share, you can come on over to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, everywhere. Hello, Tanya. Okay. So yes, I'm a pretty good barista, but I have not mastered the latte art. So I probably got something for me and Marcus. And then we're back on the bus. Sometimes, you all, we have to take bio breaks, if you will. So on these group tours, they try to get us to see as much of the country as we can. So for the South Africa trip, we flew to Johannesburg, which is kind of in the middle east, I believe, of the country, but it's kind of more central. And we did the safari and all of that. And then we actually flew within South Africa on South Africa Airways to Cape Town on the coast. I have no words. Some of the most spectacular scenery you'll ever see. I can't wait to share it with you all. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I mispronounced your name. Okay. Let me know how to pronounce it. Is it Tania? I want to make sure I say it right. Okay, so we spend a lot of time on the bus getting from destination to destination. So we'll crisscross across the country. So sometimes we'll be on the bus for an hour or two. And when we get to a good stopping point, they'll stop, let us get snacks if we want to have a beverage or bio break. So that's probably what that was. Now we're back on the bus. There's Marcus looking at the rolling hills. This is an old gas station. I thought this was really cool. Look at the gas pumps here, you all. You just never know what you'll see. This reminds me of maybe something that you would see in the South. uh, this reminds me of something you would see in the South, but look at those gas pumps. I just thought that was charming and very quaint. Okay, this is a video I took, y'all. Look at the kids in this village. I don't know if y'all can hear the sound. Oh my goodness. So, yes, 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 yes. Um, we arrived at a town. We'll see what we're getting ready to do there, but obviously, a lot of cultures around the world, live off of the tourism industry. So they have different ways of welcoming us there. And hopefully, you all were able to hear that. I can't hear the sound, but you'll see that. Let me just mute it. You'll see that these are two little kids, and they have like a little tip bucket here, and they're doing a little welcome dance for us. So the little kids are down in here and they're dancing, and they have these construction hats and little, I don't know what that is to make them look older. And they're basically asking for tips. So I thought that was cute. So I took a little picture with them. What is this? I don't know if that's a sack of something, but it's just interesting how, oh, am I not sharing my screen? I don't know if that's a sack of something, but I just think it's so interesting how other people are resourceful and will use what they have. Endless says, did I go to Kruger National Park? I sure did. I sure did. And hopefully we'll get to those pictures today. Okay, so I think we stopped at a little area where you could buy souvenirs, a lot of handmade crafts. You all can see here, the ladies here are selling their wares. You see the South African flag. Maybe Endless, you know where we are, but we stopped here. If we wanted to buy anything from the local artisans, you have that opportunity. What else? All right, so there's our tour guide. His name is Graham, born and raised in South Africa, actually speaks Afrikaans as well. So there's me and Marcus taking a picture with our tour guide. So Graham is the one who met us at the airport when we left Atlanta to Frankfurt and then came to South Africa. He met us at the airport and he stayed with us the entire trip. So meaning the hotels that we were at, he was there in the morning when the bus was there. He was there for breakfast all the way to where we left. He took us to the airport to make sure we got on. So that is Graham, our tour guide. So he explained everything as we were driving. So you all can see the coach bus. So we got off the bus and we're walking around. You can see some of the kids here and some of the adults. There's Marcus. We're back on the bus. Got him a little South Africa hat. All right, so we stopped for lunch. I don't know exactly where we are, but we'll take a look at the food here. So you can see this beautiful outside um, cafe that we stopped at, and I always like to get the Coke products in other countries. You can see this is this low kilocalorie sparkling flavored drink? I'm not sure. Okay, so I decided to get a crepe, y'all. It was so good. So you can see here, and the spokesperson says Afrikaans is one of our 11 official languages. Yes, so many different dialects there. Beautiful. Um, Randy has a question. Aside from travel with the family, how did I find the travel group? Okay, so let me answer that question for you all. It's actually quite funny to me, and I've dropped the link on the YouTube side, Randy, if you want to grab the link, and it's also in the description. I should have tagged EF Tours. Let me see if I can tag them here on Instagram. Okay, I don't know how to do it, so I don't want to mess it up. Y'all know I'll mess it up. So when Marcus was in the third grade, Marcus is my oldest. He comes home and he says, Mommy, I want to join the French club. And I said, Marcus, you don't speak French. He said, I know, Mommy, but they have good snacks there. Of course, spoken like a little boy. So I said, okay, Marcus, you can join the French club. So he joins the French club, and this company comes to the school to do a presentation. And I go, it was an after school meeting. Excuse me, and the company was EF Tours. EF stands for Education First. And they believe that the world is the classroom, and they have these curated group trips for kids. Middle school kids can get high school credit, high school kids can get college credit. And so they were talking about this trip to Paris, Normandy, which is in France, and London. And they were telling us how it was going to be 2 years out. It was like $100 a month payment plan. You can send your kids. We'll take them to see, the Louvre, take them, by the Eiffel Tower. They'll get to eat French cuisine, get to see, Buckingham Palace in London and all this stuff. And I'm like, this sounds incredible. I want to go. Can I go? Hello, Kelvin. And they said, yes, adults can go for a little bit more. They do charge a supplement because it's discounted for the kids. And I put the deposit down and kind of set it and forget it. And 2 years later, it was time to go. So our very first trip was Paris, Normandy, and London. And it was incredible, one of the best. And what they do and what they did, I think it's genius. So let's say you plan this 2 years out, and it's paid in 22 months. So 2 months before you travel is when they take the last payment so they can get the flights and everything, museum tickets and all of that. But as soon as you make your last payment, they say, well, after this trip, the next one we're planning is South Africa. If you all are interested in going to South Africa, you can just continue your payments and we'll go to South Africa after France. And at this point, I've been paying on it for 2 years, and I'm kind of like, I don't miss it. So, yeah, sign me up. I want to go to South Africa on safari. And so that's basically what it has been. So I basically just pay like a monthly payment, and they have a different destination every year. So it's the same group. So I hope that answers your question. Hello, Peter. Ah. Endless says, you want to take me around your part of Soweto? You're so funny. I did go to one of the townships, and I have some pictures. I don't know if it'll be in this stream, but I would love to come back to South Africa. It was incredible. Okay, so let's look at what I ate here. So I had a crepe. You can see it's beautiful with a little bit of, what is this? Chive on there. A crepe is a very thin pancake. You can have it sweet or savory. This looks like cream cheese, some shredded cheese, a banana, and I can't tell what it's stuffed with, but it looks like some bacon and breakfast stuff. Oh, it just looks incredible. Okay. Ooh, I cut into it. It looks like corn and some ground beef and some other food. Y'all, the freshest ingredients, well prepared. It was incredible. So I decided to have a crepe. And then, of course, every stop has a gift shop. Hello, Carl. Every stop has a gift shop. So I'm looking and shopping for people, friends and family back home. What do they have here? Some hot chocolates. They even have this one right here, chili hot chocolate. I don't know if you have ever had spicy hot chocolate. It's popular, I believe, in like Latin cuisine. So I have, excuse me, I have a friend who enjoys that. So I picked her up some spicy hot chocolate when I saw that. So just some more gifts, just some more treats. You all can see big bricks of chocolate, dark chocolate, 70% dark chocolate. Look at this slab of chocolate. Of course, I didn't get that. Hello, Lyric. Got to be mindful when I'm bringing back in my suitcase for weight limits. But I did get a little pack of truffles for the road. So there's Marcus. He wanted to get this. He still has it in his room to this day. It is a carving. You can see here he's wearing his EF backpack. So they give us all backpacks as part of the travel group for our things, and so we can see each other as we're walking around. This is a wood carving of an elephant that he saw in the gift shop, and he said, "Mom, can I get that?" I said, "Of course," and he named it Fonte for Elefante. And Fonte is still in his room, and Marcus is almost 16. Hello, TB. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let us continue. I actually get a smile. You all can see some of the artwork in the back, beautiful carvings, anything you can think of, the craftsmanship in South Africa. Oh, goodness. Unless the spokesperson says I'm the only one in the chat room today, it's okay. You can have it all to yourself. I try to stream at different times so people can catch me all over the world. And sometimes, well, not sometimes, we often get people watching the replay. On our first South Africa stream, I already have over 350 views. So whether you all watch me live, whether you watch me on the replay, I'm just glad that you're here. Hello, Charm. And not everyone is as active in the chat. Look, Tracy's here listening. Sometimes people like to ninja watch. All right, let us continue. So Marcus has his little African carving. So this is what I bought for a girlfriend who likes Mexican cuisine, hot chocolate with chili. All right, so now we're getting ready to go to this place. It says, "Welcome to God's window." So we're about to see an incredible view. I always like when they have these signs here, go at your own risk. What does that mean? Marcus is there, ready for an adventure. Oh, my word. Y'all, it takes my breath away. Oh, my God. Rodney says, "Coming up on 40K, Miss Maggie, please vote, y'all." Thank you so much. Hello, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Okay, we're going to take a moment and really take that in. But thank you, Rodney, for reminding. You all have kept me at first place. A quick commercial. I am in a competition. It is a competition. It's a popularity contest called Favorite Chef. I am going to pull this up really quickly and drop the link so you all can see. It goes from June until August. You all have kept me in first place as they do eliminations from the large group to I made the cut for the top 20. Then I made the cut for the top 15. Hello, Reggie. And so the next cut is going to be the top 10. So if you all don't know what I'm talking about, the link is in the description. And I'm also going to put it here. Let me show you all really quick what I'm talking about. And then I'll drop the link so you all can vote. It is free to vote. Is it favorite? All right. So the winner gets $25,000, which I will use for a studio kitchen. And you also get a magazine spread, lots of publicity. But you all can see I'm in first place. And this is what I'm asking you to do. You can vote every day for free. And in 4 days, we're going to go from the top 15 to the top 10. So I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Feel free to multitask. Thank you for the reminder, Rodney. Thank you so much. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. But yes. So Endless' spokesperson says God's window is the province of Mpumalanga. Mpumalanga. I hope I said that correctly. All right. So let's go back to God's window. You all, where I live in Atlanta, it's beautiful, but we have a lot of trees. Like if you could see behind me, just think of a very lush green area. So I don't have the perspective of looking at things for a long period of for a long distance, okay? Because we don't see that far because there's a lot of greenery. I'm going to change the QR code here. You all can also scan that code to vote. So let's go back and let me show you all the God's window, one of the scenic views that we saw in South Africa. All right, so we climb up and you can see for miles. This reminds me of Australia as well, the landscape, beautiful flowers, just the haze in the sky. Look at the rocks here. So we are on something that's like, you can see why it said, go at your own risk, but there would be, these little walk ups, and then you could come up to the top and take these beautiful, beautiful pictures. All right, so just more landscape, more of the rocks here you all can see. Let me take some of this stuff down so it doesn't obstruct. I want you all to take it all in and see what I saw. He says I pronounced it correctly. Well done, Maggie. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so you all can see here, beautiful. Just the rock formation, there's just something about the beauty and the majesty of the world. When you think you're so big and mighty, and then you see landscape and things that have been there for thousands of years. For me, it's quite humbling. All right, let us continue. Hello, Blondie. Okay, so just took some pictures there, panoramic pictures. Oh, Google Photos. I love the black and white as well. So I just took a picture of me. But okay, so you all can see what we were looking at. Let me zoom in here so you all can see. See how they have this little lookout right here built into the cliff? So we had parked at the bottom of the hill and walked up, and they have these railings. So you'll see these type of railings kind of in the mountainside so you can see beautiful, because obviously you want to be safe, and of course no foolishness or climbing over, but just take a moment to take it all in. So that's the type of thing that we would be standing on and looking at. And you can't even, the pictures don't do it justice. I mean, massive. That's all I can say. Massive areas of land. Okay, so you all can see here, there's me and Marcus taking a picture with it behind us. And I see him. Shout out to the boy moms when they get that look in their eye like they want to do something silly. Not today, little boy. We are not scaling this fence. Mm-mm. So I gave him the talking to. That's why he's looking at me like that. All right. So you all can see this is where we were standing. So they have a little, like a little platform here for us, and then the railing. And then you can see it's steep down. So you can see here, I'll zoom in a little bit. Hello, Stolen. I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see they have some fencing in here that people have kind of tore into. And then you'll see this a lot in Europe as well. People will put locks here as a memento. Sometimes like couples will take a kiss there and, commemorate it with a little lock or memento, just something to say, I was here. Oh, what does Richard say? Hello, Richard. Thank you for being here. I still have your box. I need to open it. He says, since Africa is one of the first places man has been recorded to exist, on your trip, was there anything mentioned about the dinosaurs existing there? Yes, and we'll see if I get to it in this stream, but there was a museum that we went to. I've forgotten the name of it, but you all know, like, what are we, Homo sapiens? That's humans, right? I am not a scientist. Don't get me to messing it up. But there are different categories of humans that have evolved, or they found the remains of, over thousands or millions of years. And we went to a museum, and it had, yes, I think in the Cradle of Humanity, and in that museum, there was something about some dinosaurs as well. I think you will see it in one of my albums, but I'll keep that in mind to call it out. Hello, Iggy. Yes, that's humans. Yes, Homo sapiens. Yes, exactly. Y'all, I know, right? Shout out to the boy moms. Yes, y'all know about to climb that fence. We are not doing that here halfway across the world. All right, so I had to give Marcus a talking to. Get back off that fence, little boy. All right, so you all can see the beautiful path. So this is the kind of stuff that the bus would stop and we would have free time to kind of walk around. Hello, Allison. I'm on Facebook if you want to see the pictures as well. You all can see some of the beautiful pathways just untouched. And we would have, like an hour or two of free time to just walk alone or walk with whoever you traveled with. Marcus just took a stop to tie his shoes. So we would just have some beautiful time in nature. And then we would come back down, and you can see at this park where we were at, they would have like the little gate. There's Graham, our tour guide. So this is where like the buses would come in, and of course, our admission and ticket is already paid for by the tour. And just like any place, there's always souvenirs you can buy. So the local people are selling their crafts. You can see there's drums. What else here? Drums and fabric and paintings. So much stuff here that you can buy. So never a chance to, always a chance to pick up a souvenir if you want. All right, so now we're going to the next place. Where is this? I don't know, but we're going to walk and see what this is. I just follow along and listen and learn. I'm sure there was some roommate. Okay, so this is, yes, this is where I stopped, y'all. And I'll share a little something with you all here. So this is the Bork's Luck Potholes. Okay, the Blythe River Canyon. So this is just a little photo opportunity. And there are some canyons. I don't know if you all can see way down in here, like there's some caves. And so they were walking. Okay, can y'all see the people? I don't know if y'all can see this. Y'all see it goes all the way down. See, there's like a little bridge here. And you see people are going all the way down and down into these caverns. This is probably one of my biggest regrets. I stopped and I didn't go. And this is one of the reasons why I started my health and wellness journey. So you all saw in the pictures, I was at my larger size. And for me, that extra weight came with a lot of joint pain. We talked about this yesterday. Look, I say do what's best for you, but at 47, so I was 40 something then, over 40, my weight problem started to turn into a health problem. And I'm not the food police, y'all. Look, I'm going out to brunch today, but I do it sparingly. And I had a lot of joint pain when walking on uneven surfaces. So I remember vividly, I had to take a lot of these pain pills. If it was level ground, I could walk fine, but anything that had like a lot of rocks, I always had this fear. Hello, peace. I always had this fear that my knee would kind of buckle up underneath me. And I was scared, y'all, that I would have an accident like halfway across the world. And I'm there with my kid, I'm there with a group. And so I remember I stopped. This is as far as I went. And I asked one of the other parents to go with Marcus and keep an eye on him. So Marcus kept going and went over the river and through the woods and down into the canyon. And I remember just kind of staying back on the bus and saying, this is ridiculous. I've paid all this money to come all the way across the world. And because of my own limitations, I can't enjoy everything about this trip. So I promised myself that I would never do that again, and decided to get serious. This was in 2019, and in 2020 is when I went to see the metabolic specialist, and the rest is history. So just thought I'd share that with you all. So this is the Blythe River Canyons. You know what? I'm going to look it up since I didn't go. Blythe River Canyon in South Africa. Let's see. South Africa Nature Reserves. I just want to take a look at it and see if there's any pictures on their website. All right, we'll keep going. But yeah, just beautiful, beautiful. I'll put the link in the description in case anybody wants, in the chat in case anybody wants to look it up. All right, let us continue. So there's me and Marcus. I said, okay, I'm going to stop here, Marcus. And then he went down all the way down there and walking down into the caverns. Doesn't he look thrilled? Every time I said, let's take a picture, let's take a picture. So this is where I stopped, but it was beautiful. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Alk. Okay, y'all, this is the end of this album. Let's go on to the next album. I'm going to take a look at the, let's share this really quick. We're looking at this together, you all. So this is in South Africa where we were the Blyde River Canyon Nature Preserve. So you all can just see how beautiful it is. South Africa has some of the most incredible nature you will see in your life. So you all can check it out. Okay, so let us continue. What's next on my itinerary? I've forgotten. It's been, what, 4 years now? Let's see. Let's go over to my Google Doc. All right. So, literally, you all, I'm just narrating you through the pictures that I already took. So, back on the road after the nature trail, let's see what we saw. All right, it's opening up in an, oh, I already did that one. Did we do the nature walk? Oh, we're ready for safari. Almost. This is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. Hello, Wilbert. Hello, Rondo. All right, y'all. Sit back, relax, buckle up, buttercup. Getting excited. Okay, so again, for this trip, we were in Johannesburg. We had a hotel there. We were in Cape Town. We had a hotel there. But we also went to Kruger National Park, which is the safari portion of the trip. Again, life changing. If you ever get a chance to go, go. So the safari is miles into the interior. So we had to take a bus miles in, hours in, and the hotel that we stayed were like these huts, but they were, decked out with all the, I would probably call them glamping. So let me show you all. All right, so excited. See if I can remember the name. Share screen. Is it Nature Walk? Okay. Hello, D Marsh. All right. So this is one of the hotels that we were in. This is where Marcus and I stayed. So you can see, I don't want to say teepee, but you can see they are these self-contained huts. So we are on a nature preserve. So when we check in at the front, they give you your key and they give you your room number. But your room number is that little hut. So it has your beds, it has your bathroom, everything private is in there, and then breakfast is in the main room. Blyde is pronounced Blade. Thank you for the correction. Blade Nature Preserve. Thank you. I appreciate that. Names are important to me. So this was Marcus and I's little hotel together. So you can see here, I thought it was beautiful. Look at the painting. You can see we had neighbors behind us. We had neighbors off to the side. So a huge area. And yes, shout out to the animals. Y'all know I'm not an animal lover. However, there would be zebra, there would be hyena, there would be anything that you remember from The Lion King would just be walking around, and they're used to humans, so it wasn't an issue. And they told us just to like clap, and they would kind of scurry off if we didn't want them to come close. All right, let's continue. All right, so this is one of our guides. We're going on a nature walk. I forgot his name. He reminds me of Kevin Hart, but we were walking on the property, and he's showing us something. So he's like, "Look, look, look! Something is in the distance." I forgot what it was, but we're walking. Beautiful sunset. I think he's showing us some, God forbid, I don't know if they're animal droppings or something important he wanted to call out. Hi, Tiffany. I'm sharing on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter if you all want to see. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So the kids are taking pictures with their phones. I don't remember what he's showing us. Maybe a leaf of something. You can see here he's pointing at something, maybe some ants. But this is how it's educational for the kids. Let's see, what is he talking about? Marcus is sitting down in the earth.
So we have this one. You see, goes that side. This one goes that side. Yes. So that arrow position, it's where more especially it's soft. Even on the horse, it is the same track. So where it's soft, it can the phone can penetrate. So but around there, nothing can harm it because it's like a solid. Yes. That's why when they put like a spore on the horse, they nail it around. So that's why the mud their blood doesn't come out because it's like a solid. Okay, let's do this.
Hello, Angie. All right, can you all confirm on StreamYard that you're able to hear? I don't hear it, so I just didn't speak over. I want to make sure that you all can hear. So he's explaining something for us to take a look at. He's also pointing out some of the leaves. He's just explaining to us the ecosystem. Hello, I am. He's just explaining to us the ecosystem there, what the animals eat, the different type of foliage, and all of that. Okay. Again, I'm not your nature girl, but it's wonderful to learn, especially when you're in other countries and they can point out stuff that you probably would have just walked past. Beautiful sun setting. Doesn't that look like the opening to Lion King right here, y'all? Beautiful sunset. Hello, Queensborn. You can see here we're walking. This is on the property. Oh, sorry, y'all. This is on the property of the hotel. So there's the little huts and then all this beautiful nature. So he was just showing us the different foliage and everything. Beautiful. I saw the Blade River Canyon. I know. Hello, Miss Trina. All right, so Marcus is walking. Where are we going?
Don't run away.
All right, we're going to find something else. I don't know what he's telling us, but Marcus is in the front of the group, so we're on our way. Ah, zebra, y'all. Look to the left. Hopefully you all can see that. And this is the kind of thing that you would just see walking the property. The zebra would come out just like deer. And you see how as we walk up, they walk away. So he's showing us we're kind of going on a nature, nature walk. Hello, Nagzi. A beautiful tree. I love looking at the different nature in different parts of the world. Excuse me. I believe what this is that he showed us is a huge ant hill. I believe that's what he was explaining here, but just massive, you can tell. All right, he's found something else that he's showing us. Thank you all for the hearts. I don't know, can you all see the giraffe? Can you all see the giraffe in the bush here? So we're just walking down the trail and there's a giraffe just minding his business, eating. Hopefully you all can see that. So this is how it was. You would just walk through and you would see. I have some better pictures from Safari. There's the giraffe again. I tried to zoom. No, yeah, giraffe? Kangaroo? No, y'all know I don't know. One of them animals. All right, so more of the nature walk. Oh, he had a book. This was just, he was showing us, for example, the tour guide, he would open the book and he'd say, we're going to go look for this type of animal and this type of plant. So we would kind of huddle up and he would show it to us in the book, because you never know when you're out in nature if you're actually going to see it. And then we would kind of go walking down the trail and he would like, stop. Look over there. It was so awesome, y'all. All right, let us continue. All right, so we're walking back. You can see the sun has set, so it's about to be dusk and we're going to dinner. So this is our hotel. You can see some of the kids are getting ready to swim. Beautiful pool, beautiful like patio area. They have lounge chairs. Again, oh gosh, I always forget to not share. Beautiful pool, beautiful lounge area. You can see they have the seating area in the back. So all of this is on property. So this is on the other side. So now the pool is behind me. So they have the big open air, how do you call it? Not even lobby, but like lobby, if you will. So if you've seen any of the places in the Caribbean where they're open and they just let the cool air come through. Now, again, remember, we're in jackets because it is winter time, but you can see how beautiful the hotel is. So I just took some pictures here. You got some people working on their laptops. They've got a full bar here. You can see up in the corner a TV. So just like a sports bar, you could come watch the game. So people are relaxing and enjoying. All right, this picture didn't come out so well, but let me see if I got a better one. Okay, so I know this is kind of fuzzy, but it's dinner time. So you can see they have a huge fire pit here. They have the chef kind of working in the back. So they have the table set for us. And again, this is one of the things that I love about our tours. The meals are included, beautiful place setting for the whole group. So they just tell us what time dinner is and we show up and the food is already prepared and the table is already set and we're going to sit down for a beautiful meal outside in South Africa. I think the night before our safari. So again, just wonderful memories here. All right, so you all can see I try to get first in line to take pictures before everybody comes. Thank you all so much for being here. Okay. All right. So you have your, I believe this is the wine menu. Beautiful fire pit at night, so you can come up there and sit and warm yourself. So you can see some of the kids just kind of sitting. The chef is in the back getting everything together. Let's see what I recorded here. All right, you all know I'm always here for the meals and the snacks. All right, so now dinner is finally ready to be served. Hello, Moses. Thank you so much for being here. So dinner is ready to be served. You can see we have some hot buttered bread topped with sesame seeds on the table. Looks like some soup has come out as the first course. This looks like a split pea soup. I can't remember what kind of soup it was, y'all, but everything was scrumptious. I think I ordered a pina colada or some type of frozen drink. So I decided to have a little beverage. Hello, King. Thank you for being here. So we are sitting down. You all can see we're bundled up because it is cold, but it's beautiful. We're sitting down and enjoying our meal. Then breakfast the next morning. Look at what Marcus saw.
No need to run. They're just,
The deer.
good morning. Wow, we really are in the middle of nature. Timbavati Safari Lao.
All right, so you all can see, let me just pause here so you can see again. So this is our hotel, and let me see if I can get a picture. So remember, we're all coming out of our little room. So everybody on the property, we had our own little huts, if you will, self-contained. So after dinner, we had our communal dinner, and then after dinner, we all went to our room, showered, went to sleep. They had the beautiful beds with the nets around them. I did get some pictures of inside the room, so I'll show you all as well. But it's time for breakfast the next morning. So we leave our rooms and all of the meals are served like in that meal area. So walking from our little huts to the breakfast is where we would see just deer and animals on the property. Excuse me. Hello, that boy. All right. So Marcus and I are walking and I'm like, wow, look at that. We're just taking it all in. Is that the end? Okay, that might be the end, y'all. So let's go on to the next photo album. So yeah, the animals are just minding their business in the morning. And then when they see the humans, I probably am laughing in the video. Yeah, I can't hear the sound, so hopefully I don't sound ridiculous. Okay, so that album is done. Let's go to the next one. Where are we next? All right. Did we just do the nature walk or we did the road trip? Let's see. All right, we just did the nature walk, so let me close that. You all have seen that. African safari. This is what you have waited for. All right, everyone, let me take you on safari. One of the most amazing experiences of my life. And again, Maggie's not your nature girl, but something about seeing animals in their natural environment. I should know it. The big five: a lion, a leopard, an elephant, a rhino. There's one more. Who can help me with the big five? When you go on safari, there's no guarantee that you're going to see any of them or all of them. You're driving, 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 and then all of a sudden the guide stops. He turns off the engine and he's like, look, 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 over there. All right, let us go. So let's go over to the new photos. African safari. All right. So in the morning, you can see Marcus is looking crazy. I'm layered up and covered up. It is early and it is cold. Now, one thing to know about going on safari, we had to be ready at like 5 in the morning, okay? Because not only do you have to drive for about an hour into like the 70 square miles or whatever. So you have like where the hotel is, and then the actual safari land is about an hour. And you want to get up before dark. Who do we have here? We got a stream sponsor coming through with the $20 clout chasing. So consistent and so generous. I appreciate you so much. That's a lot of money. I didn't find $20 in your laundry. So let me put you in the ticker here. The stream sponsor is the person who gives the biggest Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts, Twitter tips, gold doubloons, however you want to support. I appreciate it. Thank you. So our stream sponsor is Clout Chasing. He also has a YouTube channel. I believe it's cooking, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Clout Chasing at $20. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. The quiet storm is here. He says memory foam Maggie is in the building. Yes, y'all, I'm a softie. Look, this is me. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for being here, Quiet Storm. I wanted to do an early stream. Hello, VRN. Randy arrived last night. I picked her up in the airport. She's actually watching on Instagram and she's getting ready. We're going out to brunch. So we're going to be having a decadent meal later. So I wanted to give you all a stream before the day got behind me. Okay. Thank you for the love. I feel it. Okay. So again, we're up at dark 30 to go on safari. Okay, so this is the hotel that we're at. This is the front desk. I wish I had gotten a picture of the hotel in case you all ever want to go. I'm sure I'll get the name somewhere. So I believe this is the hotel owner and her husband. So they had boxed lunches or boxed breakfasts. So usually on our group trips, we have like an 8:30 or 9 o'clock call time where the bus is going to be leaving. So we need to be ready to go, breakfast, showered, all that by like 8:30. This one was 5 a.m. So there was no breakfast spread on this day. The other days that we were there, they had the full breakfast spread. But this day, literally, we stumble out, they give us our sack, which had, whatever was in it, bottled water, some fruit, muffin, whatever. So they made sure we had a meal, even if we weren't sitting down. Endless, the spokesperson, the lion, the leopard, the buffalo, water buffalo. So we did see the big five on safari. Thank you, Endless. The lion, the leopard, the rhino, the buffalo, and the elephant. So if you all ever, thank you so much. Yay. And y'all will see pictures and videos, of course. But yes, if you ever go on safari, people love to see the big five. It's not guaranteed that you're going to see them all in one trip. Sometimes people go on safari for multiple days because you're out there waiting. Maybe you can see. Okay, so we're grabbing our breakfast and we're signing our waiver. Let me see if I can find the name of this place. Is it on her shirt? Timia, the lodge. I'll find the name of it. But yes, to go on safari, you're going to sign a waiver. We are not responsible. How do I put myself in these situations, right? But I do it for y'all. No, I'm kidding. This was before I had my YouTube channel, 2019. Okay, so now where are we going? It's dark. We're getting on the Jeep. All right, so you all can see here, and hopefully you can hear, this is how dark it was when we were heading out, okay? So our tour guide is driving, and we're bundled up. All right, this picture isn't too great. I think this is buffalo. Let me see if I got a better picture, or I got a video for you of the buffalo. So we saw buffalo first. Oh. All right, clearly I'm not a professional. Okay. Look, y'all, this is just me trying to capture what I can. Let me explain a little bit to you. Ah, that's right. Endless is right. The animals are in the back of our money. The rand. So the South African rand is their unit of currency. So just like we have the dollar in Europe, they have the euro. In the UK, they have the pound. So it's called the rand. And on their different paper money, hello, Damone. Hello, sweet. They have the big five. I do remember that now. I think I got some pictures of some South African money. Okay, y'all. So let me explain. Again, I'm no professional. I hope to get better for you all. But you saw that we left at dark 30 and you saw how dark it was. And then notice the daylight, okay? So literally we're in this Jeep, this open air Jeep. They've given us coats, they've given us blankets because it's not enclosed. So we're all bundled up. It's like 5 a.m. So we pile into the Jeep and literally we start dozing off, because you're driving sometimes for hours, okay? So we're driving for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, and then all of a sudden, the driver stops and he turns off the engine and he's like, look, 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 look. So you're asleep, right? You're like, what, right? So some of my pictures and some of my videos are gonna look a little janky because there's no way you can like be prepared. I'm about to see a rhinoceros. The animals are moving on the savannah the way they move. And so it's luck if you see them, okay? So that's why some of my videos are like that. We had Joyful Homemaker. Hello, sweetheart. So good to see you again. She says, my friend's husband is from South Africa and they are heading there for a 2-month visit with their family in a couple of weeks. Oh, enjoy it. Please have some chocolate, have steak, buy some leather, listen to the music. It's just, y'all, some of the best. One of the best trips of my life. Absolutely. So good to see you, sweetheart. Okay, so there's a rhinoceros. I tried to zoom in, y'all. Okay, so you can see the rhino is kind of doing its thing, but notice we left it the dark, and you can see by now the sun is up. So I tried to get some pictures. Let's see what's in this video.
They're doing it. Yeah. Lord, and they fight about it. She does not like
Is that buffalo?
Oh my. Well, she didn't want it. Welcome to the bush. What's the bush? The jungle. Oh, there's a baby. You see the baby? No, the baby right there. Okay, sorry.
All right, y'all. So again, this is just me with my cell phone trying to zoom in. No professional equipment here, but literally we would be driving and then we would stop and then you would just see a herd of animals, okay? And that is what we captured, or what I captured on my little janky cell phone. The zebra. It was like the Lion King come to life. So we're driving and we see zebra. Clout chasing says, sounds so random. Still seems like an amazing experience. Yes. If you all go to safari, if you ever have the opportunity to go on safari, it is an all day thing. So they have hotels and resorts that are on property that are kind of like enclosed. And then, you know, as part of the hotel stay, they have like tour guides that will take you out, but take you out into the savannah. But yes, you could be driving for hours and still not see it. So we were very lucky. All right, so zebra, as we're passing through, and we're in a moving vehicle, y'all. So I'm trying to take the best pictures that I can. Sometimes we stopped for the photo.
Yes. That's why I can take it like our height. Okay. So if you got the cat, you are going.
All right, so you all can see I'm in um, I'm in the Jeep, you know, with Marcus and the other kids, and you just see the zebra, a family of zebra minding their own business. It's very different from seeing them in a circus, but it's beautiful. It's just so beautiful to see how majestic they are. Yes, absolutely. All right, let us continue. I can't tell what this is in the back. I think it's one of the deer. And y'all, I know it doesn't show up here, but what is so beautiful to me, like nature and the way animals have adapted and evolved into their environment. You see what just looks like grass, like brown grass, but I know I took a picture because there was something in the bush when we saw the leopard, y'all. Literally, that's why you need a guide. Be a guide. Well, you need a guide too. In my opinion, I do. You need a guide because they have a trained eye. For me, it just looks like miles and miles and miles of land. But when he says, you know, stop, look over there, it's kind of blending in and he has to point it out to you. And I remember when we saw the leopard, like the other animals will just walk away, but the leopard, when we stopped, they just kind of lowered themselves into the grass. Oh my gosh, y'all. Hello, Mona. Good morning, my dear. Okay, so I can't remember what we saw here, but it was something. Let's see what I saw here. Maybe we'll see it together.
Wait, I see them, but yeah, that part.
Something's walking in the back. That's what it is. I can't tell what it was. Was that an elephant back there? Let's continue. Okay, so we're stopping for a break. Remember, going on safari is an all day thing. So we've been driving for hours. I think we're breaking for lunch. So we're stopping at, hello, Delight. We're stopping at a beautiful place. I know it is majestic. God's glory. Amen to that, y'all. I'm telling you, you think humans can we've done a lot, but like this stuff has been around for millions of years. Okay, so we're stopping at a place for lunch. I don't remember exactly what this, oh, gas station. Did we stop to get petrol and a little bathroom break? Oh, there it is. There it is, y'all. This is the name of where we stayed. Timbavati Safari and Transfers. Let me pull that up and put it in the trap. Put it in the chat. Timbavati. Wild Private Reserve. Okay. South Africa, there it is. Again, with these trips, okay, yes, all right. Let me put that in the chat for you all. So in case anybody wanted to go, home, yes, exactly. All right, I put it in the chat for you all. So Quiet Storm is watching. It is pretty cool. So this is you can see the Jeep that we're in. So you can see our drivers in the front. And again, we've been driving all day. So that's why he has to stop for gas. So when we go on these group trips, the hotels and everything are picked by the tour company. So we just show up and it's already done for us. So this is the one that was chosen, Timbavati, and I put that in the chat for you all. But you can kind of see a little bit. So see, he's in a pickup truck or Jeep here. And then if you look behind the gas tank on the other side, so we're in one. And then I'm looking across, there were two of us traveling together because our group was large. Notice how they have like this canopy, if you will. So it's an open air and they can roll this down, but we are out in the open air. Okay. So we're stopping for gas. All right. So there's our driver. And we're taking a little break. I don't know, maybe he's pulling something down because it was cold. There's, is it Zazu? Y'all remember from Lion King? I even know the South African dialect for gas. You mean petrol? Yeah, that's what they call it in Europe and Ghana and everything. Yeah, for petrol, absolutely. So I don't know if y'all can see in the tree here, and they would just be, do y'all remember the morning report? Shout out to the moms, the kids. Y'all remember in The Lion King? When I watch the opening to The Lion King now, it's forever changed. But remember the bird. I think the bird was Zazu, right? That uh, was the assistant to Mufasa and Simba. I believe it's Zazu. And we would just see them flying around. Y'all, it just gives me chills. Hello, good morning, Linda. But this is Zazu up in the tree. There's a name for the bird, okay? There's a proper name. Hello, 96. Hello, Dean. Hello, P. Dot. All right, so there we are. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm cheesing. This is a friend of mine. She's like, it's cold. This is how we're covered up, okay? Because it's winter time and we're all laughing because we're kind of partly falling asleep and partly. The truck is called a baki. Did I say that right? Okay. All right. You all can see here our trucks. So we're taking a little pit stop and getting back on it. So you can see here we're getting back on the road. So they have these little areas that are like pit stops with the gate that's closed. You can see some of the drivers here, but these are the trucks. Timbavati Safari Lodge. So this is where we were. And then you can see it just goes on for miles and miles. On the left and the right is just bush, and you don't know what you're going to see, but you just drive. So the drivers are taking a break, and we're getting back on the road. All right, let us continue. Okay, we stopped for coffee. Of course, always a place for souvenirs. Now, this is nice. They're showing you, what is this? The little tracks. So if you're walking and you see footprints, you can identify them. So I don't know. Oh, the Impala. I don't know what a blessbok is, but you all can see when you're walking, they show you what the footprints look like. That's pretty cool. There's Marcus looking at some animal skin. So we're stopping for a little break there. Our tour guide is showing us something with some vegetation. Hello, Magra. Hello, Brew. He's showing us this tree stem and how it's evolved, how it protects itself, kind of like the thorns on a rose. That's what he's showing us out. Gas is petrol in the dialect. Yes, absolutely. Hello, Marie. Thank you for being here. All right, so he's always showing us, there it is, Timbavati Safari Lodge. So he's always showing us, because if you don't have a trained guide with you, you'll miss a lot of stuff. Okay, what else did we see? Back on the road. Impala. Hello, Manhattan. Okay, so for those of you all who thought an Impala was just a vehicle, it's actually, thank you for voting again. It's actually an animal. I didn't know that, y'all. I thought an Impala was a car, but it's named after this actual animal. And if you see them running, they kind of, have that deer kind of hop, and then when you see a herd of them running, you can see why they named the car after that. It's just beautiful to me, y'all. Just beautiful. All right, so there's the Impala, and you can see how, look how we have to stop, y'all. There's one here, there's one here, here, here. Look at how they've evolved. They're everywhere. But again, just looking at this from the side of the road, you would think you only see one or two. So this is why we would have to stop and really take it all in. Cloud Chasing says, could you buy the animal skins? I'm sure you could at the shop. They have rugs there. They have everything. Yeah, you could buy it. I didn't buy any, but yes, it was all for sale. What does the Quiet Storm say? If Maggie stays cooking, I'll stay voting. I will always cook for you all. That is my happy place. You all are interested in a lot of the other stuff. That's why we have travel now, we have etiquette now, we have relationships now. I just try to give you all of me, but cooking is my happy place. I'm not cooking today because Randy and I are going to brunch, but yes, thank you for voting. Oh, y'all are talking to each other? Ah, Joyful Homemaker says they are like a combo of an oryx and a deer. Thank you for that, sweetheart. I don't even know what an oryx is, but I guess that is what an impala is. So we learned all of this on the trip, y'all. I've just forgotten it by now. But look at the beautiful landscape, the sky, and notice how the animals have just blended into the background. It's fascinating. So they're all around you, but if you don't look, you won't see them. And that's how they've evolved. Look at how they match the grass. This is for survival. So their predators don't see them. Look at this, y'all. Just driving, just driving, and you see a giraffe. Huge, but so graceful. I cannot explain to you all how majestic it is. All right, let me see if I got a video of the giraffe just minding his business, eating.
And then on the right again, you see a very bear, a friend who knew,
And the buffalo and the giraffe.
that one looks like a buffalo.
Oh, over there.
So again, you all can see it's just amazing. It's just amazing. Joyful Homemaker says, you love cooking and my daughters love etiquette videos. I haven't come across yours, so I have to search later. Yes, so here's what you all can do. I do have another channel. I haven't posted as much on there because I have something coming very soon. Teachable Moments with Maggie is my other YouTube channel. I'll drop the link in here. But I'm also working on a femininity course. All are welcome. Well, ladies, those of you all who want to learn with me, if you want to refine, if you want to maintain your softness, because I am like memory foam, I've done a lot of work on refining and just being a boy mom and being a corporate executive brings a lot of that masculine energy, and I want to work against that. And so some of you all have asked questions. So I'm finally putting together a beginner course. You will hear about it next month. And I just dropped the link to my other channel. I also have a Patreon. Mona, if you don't mind dropping the Patreon link, it's $1. That's the cheapest. Patreon will let me make it. I post there every day, more of my etiquette and elegance journey. So thank you, my dear. Linda says you didn't know that. Remind me, I've already forgotten. Y'all know I'm on a little bit of a delay. Teachable moments, you find yourself using that phrase a ton. You feel like a lot of moms forget these experiences as teachable moments with their kids. Yeah, and you guys, I mean, look, raise your kids the way you want to raise them. I just know, when the boys were little, I didn't do like expensive sneakers. They didn't have cell phones. They didn't have video games and Xbox. And I just believe in experiences over things. And as an immigrant, it's important to me, even though the kids are all American and I'm American now, it's important to me that they have an appreciation for other cultures, that they hear other accents, that they taste other food. I know what it feels like to grow up and be different and to be made fun of. Why do you talk that way? Why is my maiden name is Apia? Why? What kind of name is that? And so it's very important to me that my children, our children, are exposed to that. So I would alternate with the boys. Marcus has been to France, the UK, South Africa. Alex has been to Costa Rica and Italy. And now they're moody teenagers. So they were supposed to come, both of them, with me to Greece, but they don't get along. And I'm not breaking up anything on a trip. Mm-mm. Thank you for voting, Linda. Thank you. Joyful says, as if I can't love you enough, you just described exactly how I try to raise my children. Thank you. Endless says, I hope to get you on my future YouTube channel. Well, you got to start it first, and let me see what your channel is going to be about, and we'll see if it makes sense. All right, y'all, let us continue. So you see the buffalo and the zebra. I'm sorry, the giraffe. Look at the walk.
Doesn't have to do with the oldness, or and if maybe someone can tell you that it's a male because it's dark. No, it's a gene pool. A gene pool like us as a human being.
I can't tell you all how just magical that is to me. It's just magical just watching them. They're not bothered, they're not rushed, they are not afraid of us. We are on their territory, and the giraffe is just walking away gracefully and slowly. I just think it's beautiful. Linda says, I didn't know an impala was an animal. I didn't know either. I thought it was a car. All right, let us continue. All right, let me take this down. All right, hello, Malachi. What's in the tree here? Obviously, oh, there's something at the top of the tree. Do I remember what it was? No, but just look at the trees, just beautiful. All right, there's me and Marcus. We're cold, y'all. We're in the car. They've given us these like ponchos that are like warm on the inside. Um, we're covered up because every time we get back on the hello elegant, every time we get back to moving in this open air vehicle, it is cold. Let's see.
Where the car is, find the impala there.
More Impala.
Where the suddenly when we look, we find that it was a bite mark. Impala dead.
All right. More looks like Impala.
That's impala.
Yeah.
See the road?
Ah, he's eating. Look at his horns. He's just tearing up the brush.
Suddenly
Um,
played it, and then suddenly
enjoying his morning meal. Okay, I think we saw crocodile here, so we were passing by a lake or something, and something was swimming. So I think that was crocodile they were pointing out to us. I think I got the impala up close. Again, it's cold, so this is us as the driver is driving until he says, "Look, look, 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 look." We were bundled up and covered up. That's funny to me. I remember how cold it was in June. More, that might have been Zazu or a hawk in the tree. More giraffe. More giraffe.
well, it's not going
Look
to
how
be
close it is
here.
to the Jeep.
Male,
And they just walk away.
halt.
It's not going to be no MP.
So you all can see we're on a road that's in the middle of the savannah, and you can see it goes for miles in every direction. So when we pull up on a giraffe or any animal in their habitat, they may look at you and just keep doing what they're doing, or they may walk away. Christina says, awesome. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, she says, hi, beautiful. Thank you, dear. Welcome. Enla says, an impala is an animal, hence the 6'4 impala. Shout out to LA, California. I don't know about the 6'4 impala, but yes, it's an animal. Joyful says, it's winter time there this time of year. Yes. What was the temperature? Let's find out. Alexa, what's the temperature in South Africa?
Right now, in Pretoria, South Africa, it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 45 degrees.
So it says expect a low of 45 degrees and a high of 69 degrees. So yes, so those of us in the States, Northern Hemisphere, in June, it's summer. So we're here in Hotlanta. This was June 2019. And since South Africa is in the Southern Hemisphere, their seasons are the opposite. So I can't remember how cold it was, but that's how cold it is now. Hello, Anthony. Hello, it's Rico. Walk of elegance. I know, right? What did I miss something? The 6'4 Impala. Oh, the 1964 Impala. It's a song. Y'all know I don't know. You don't come here for the cool. All right, so the giraffe is doing its thing. What else did I see here?
Nick Kopini Buti.
All right, y'all. I don't know what I saw. And so, again, we're with the guide and we're driving. And as far as the eye can see, it's that brown bush, right? So, after a while, it just starts to all look the same. And especially because animals have kind of evolved to protect themselves, sometimes they just stay frozen when humans or vehicles or predators come up on them. So sometimes the guide would say, look, 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 and I would get my camera out, but I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm focusing on. Ah, hello, Randy. Randy from my guest suite is here. If you want to come over and say hi, you can, or you don't have to. Cloud Chasing says, Savannah, that's my the oldest daughter's name. Beautiful. Christina, you want to see Italy next time? Yes. I have Florence, Naples, and Rome. So let me know which city you want me to do on our next travel stream. Guess who's coming over? Here she comes. Hey, Randy, come on in. Randy, you want to say hi?
Hello. I'm like, where's your camera? Okay,
Right
this way.
here. Yeah.
This way.
Okay, come on over. You want to pull up a chair? There's one right over there. Just grab one of the kitchen chairs.
Okay.
So, y'all, Randy and I are going to be leaving for brunch in 15 minutes. So, I am hosting. Come on in, my dear. So, this is Instagram. So, you can say hi to Instagram and TikTok.
Hello, everyone. We are ready.
Yes, we are ready. We are going to brunch. Do you know where we're going?
The Four Seasons.
Yes, we're going to the
Yes.
Four Seasons.
Uh-huh.
Do you know why we're going?
To do it right this time.
To do it right this time. Okay,
Right?
y'all. Yeah, so here's the story, and then we'll get back to the safari. So let me take a little detour. So you all know Randy K. This is Randy K.
Yes.
Where is she?
Somewhere in there.
What's up with the cat? Is that your cat?
I do have a cat. Yes, I have a cat. I have a cat mom. Yes. Not by choice though, but she just kind of was a feral at home, and it's like, all right,
Mhm.
let's feed her.
Everybody's
Yeah.
saying hi. Mona's-
Hello, everyone. Mona.
Look at Quiet Storm says Randy K. Get Maggie off these YouTube streets to enjoy the Atlanta streets. Okay, sir. So here's the deal, you all. We have reservations at 11 a.m. So it is 9:45. So we will leave in 15 minutes. We will leave at 10 a.m. to go and have a wonderful brunch. So here's what happened for those of you all who don't know. Hello, Falky. Hello, official. Okay. Oh, those are cute sandals.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
I'm ready.
Ready. Okay. So you all know, clearly, I love to eat. And several months ago, I went out with lead attorney and some other people, and we were at the Four Seasons having brunch. And they have an exquisite brunch spread. I mean, they have carving stations, charcuterie. It's like the whole second floor, and it winds around and it goes into other
Yeah.
rooms.
We even have snuggles.
Snuggles, I have dropped the link for you so many times you never come up. But if you're going to come up for Randy, I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to chat with Randy. Feel free. If Randy will bring you out. Clout Chasing, thank you for the $20, giving us some tips for brunch. I appreciate you. Let me add that to your original $20. You are now the stream sponsor for $40. Thank you so much. We receive it so kindly. Tracy wants to see everything. Yes. Thank you. So Christina asked about Italy. I have Naples, Florence, and Rome. So let me know what you all would want to see. Okay. So I went to brunch, and you all know on the etiquette side, I'm always telling you, when you dine with other people, it's never about the food. It's about the company. It's about having the conversation. It's about being a good dining companion. However, y'all know I have this YouTube channel, and I like documenting everything for you all. So if it were me, I would have gone to one station, taken pictures and videos, gotten a little bit of everything, come back to my seat, nibble on it, decide if I like it, all of that. The problem is I was with other people, and so I didn't want to be a bad guest and not actually enjoy the conversation. So literally, I just went to like one little station, got a little something, sat down, went to another station, got a little something, and sat down. So Randy was in the chat when I was doing my dining documentary, and I was like, man, y'all, there was so much more there. Maybe I should go back. If I go back, I'm going to go by myself and really take time to go through everything. And Randy said in the chat, I'll go with you. And I was like, are you serious? She was like, yes. And I said, okay, now if we go.
Oh, shout out to Brandon.
We have a new stream sponsor, BLJ, coming through. Thank you, Clout Chasing, for the $40. But we have a new stream sponsor. You all know him and you love him. BLJ has just given $100. That is so incredibly generous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So to wrap up the story, I didn't really believe it because y'all know people say I'm gonna do stuff all the time, and I'm like, if you want to come, y'all know I'm an Airbnb host. How was your night?
Oh, fabulous.
How's the suite?
The suite is amazing. It's so amazing and comfortable.
Oh,
Yes.
good. So I told Randy if she wanted to come, and those of y'all that I know, if you ever come to Atlanta, let me know. If my room is open, you can have it. So she's booked my Airbnb, and we're gonna go have brunch. I picked her up from the airport. We're gonna spend the day together. So exciting. And then if we can walk afterwards, we'll go to Trader Joe's. So
Okay.
Randy and I are going to brunch, and we're gonna do it right this time. Anything you're looking forward to?
Just gonna take it all in.
Take it all
Yes.
in. Absolutely. Okay. So let's see here. Let's finish up this album so you all can see. Thank you, Brandon L. Jet. Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Brandon.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the private chat, Snuggles. Thank you. Okay. So let's take this down so you all can see. So we're on the savannah. Y'all, I don't know what I'm looking at. They tell us to look, but Mona says that was so nice of you, Randy, to come experience brunch with Maggie.
Yes.
Absolutely. So yes, y'all, I'm serious about this. Like, I want to travel the world. Y'all know I like to eat clearly, but I want to eat like in different places and document it.
Yeah.
And when you have a foodie with you, I don't have to feel, because when you're with men, they're kind of like another plate. I don't have to eat it all. I want to taste it all. There's a difference, right? But I do want everything. Okay, focus, Maggie. All right, so let's finish up this album so you all can see just more of the savannah. Oh, there's an elephant, y'all. Who sees the elephant? See?
Oh, I see it.
See?
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem, y'all. Look. If you weren't paying attention, and they're just walking across the savannah. So when the guide says stop, look at how the elephant just blends in with the landscape. If it just stood there and you're driving past, it just looks like a bush, right? Isn't that beautiful? Joyful Homemaker is a foodie. Well, come on down. Inbox me. Come on down to Atlanta. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm going to be in Charlotte at the end of July. So I've already got a recommendation for barbecue. There's an Atlanta ice cream festival that I'm going to for research purposes. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is an entire experience with the Airbnb. I'm going to have to pick my family out there to Atlanta. Yeah, I'll send you all the link. Hello, Mr. O Just Living. Hello, Simply Bro. Okay, so y'all see what I mean about the animals. You can't really tell that there's an elephant here. That's why the guide picks it up until one of the bushes starts walking and you're like, oh my God, it's an elephant.
Not a bush?
It's an elephant, right? So there's a Marcus. We're waking. Yeah. We're all covered up. And I'm telling you, this is something that Marcus and I will never forget. Okay. So there's the elephant. You can see I had to zoom in. So it's doing its thing. Oh, look at these ants, y'all. I don't have the sound.
Wow.
Usually it's how
Something happened on the road. And I wish I could tell you how big these ants were. They were like the size of maybe a beetle. They were humongous. All right. So just more animals. Okay, not my pictures aren't great, y'all, but I try to share with you. I'm getting better. Google album that it put together. Okay, set to music. Okay. I think we're coming up on the end of this album. You all got to see there's little Marcus swim shady. There's the Impala. Look how close they are to the side of the road, y'all. Like literally, and they will cross the road. Okay. Anything else? Let's see. More Impala. No, those aren't Impala. Or are they the Impala that don't have their horns yet?
So maybe a female.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you all see how we're driving? Look at the little road that we are on, and we're just driving, and on both sides you look left and you look right, and there's wildlife everywhere, and they do. We have to stop. They just cross the road. See, there's another Jeep in front of us, so there were a group of two because we were a large group, and literally the animals would just cross in front of you. It was beautiful. What are we taking pictures of? More Impala, just blended in. It's just the pictures don't do it justice. I'm telling you, y'all have to go. You have to go. I don't know why my sound doesn't play, but so we would just pull up and see them doing their thing, stop, take a picture.
I'm waiting for the lion to come out.
So I did see a lion. It
Uh-huh.
it may or may not be in this album, but I did see a lion walking very slowly. I know, right? Mm-hmm.
So when they open the tail, it's like
So
they follow me.
yeah, you're right. These might either be a female or don't have their horns yet because there's one that's full grown. Strength in numbers. Let me see if anything's.
Imagine too much females. And then
Wow, Maggie.
I know, right? I know. Just looking back at it now, it takes me there. But to hear it and just to be that close. Hello, Cook. Just to be that close to, and just how unbothered they are. You know, just something about being with an animal in their habitat. You'll never look at a circus the same.
Maybe like on the tail, like hyena, on the hind, behind them.
Mm-hmm.
So this one have it down
Let's
there
see.
on the legs. Where? See?
All right, lots of Impala you all have seen. So we're covered up. I don't know what this video is. Oh, this is us driving. Yeah, so you all
They
can
sleep.
yes. So you can see how windy it is, how we're all bundled up in the open air vehicle. There's our driver. We're up top, bundled up until he says, "Look." And that's literally what we would do because you're out there for hours, y'all. So the safari is not for the weak. It is a once in a lifetime experience. Hello, goddess. But yes, if he said something, then we would come up out of our blankets. But other than that, what's going on? What? I still have this royal rhino. This is like a South African, like Kahlua and cream. Do you like Kahlua?
Oh yeah.
I still have this upstairs. Maybe Randy and I can taste this. So I bought some Kahlua. We made another pit stop. Oh, look, is this jerky? Yeah, looks like they have game jerky, Impala jerky.
Wow.
I did not buy that. Blessbach jerky. Wow, y'all. So, hey, shout out to eating what's natural to you. So we have an African cream liqueur. Maybe we'll pour that over ice. Or how do you like your Baileys?
Typically, I'll put it in coffee.
Coffee, okay. So we're gonna do a. Ooh, do you want some before we go or when we come back?
Well, we could do some now.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go grab it.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna finish this album, then we're gonna hit the road. I think these are rhino, buffalo. I don't know, y'all. After a while, they all start to look the same to me. Hello, Tony.
Now, did you guys also bring binoculars or something with you?
I didn't, and I should have. All I
Mhm.
had was my cell phone, so I'm just showing you all what I saw with the naked eye or my little iPhone that is not a proper camera. But if you guys ever get a chance to go again, bring a proper camera or binoculars. We still got up close to be able to see a lot. There's a name for this animal that has the target on its backside. I don't know what it is, but. Mm, 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 mm.
That's okay.
Trying to see something in the trees.
I know.
Huh?
I'm sure there's something that they pointed out. Oh,
Mhm.
there it is. Who sees it?
Oh, the giraffe.
There you go. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's easy to miss them. More impala. They're everywhere, y'all. They're here. They're just herds and herds. And when they get to running, shoo,
That one in the middle with the straight one.
but it's beautiful.
They all let's look on the top of the head.
He's cleaning his friend, cleaning each other.
Oh, I see them.
The young males.
Oh yes, with the little bitty horns. Yeah.
Mm, mm,
Those
mm.
one they born in December.
Hello, Dew.
Huh.
Hmm.
Where is it? Oh,
He's going to join them.
yes. You see, you know that yes. Yes.
So we stopped and now we're driving on. So you all are getting a sense of what it was. What is that? Buffalo? Brian?
No,
I
what are
don't
those
know.
called?
There's a name for wildebeest.
Yeah.
That's the wildebeest, right? Okay. Yeah, we saw the wildebeest. Crocodile. Makes me actually want to get a real, I don't know what this is, y'all. There's probably something in there, but oh, more giraffe. Look how it even looks like the tree branch. Isn't that just fascinating to me? Like look at his neck and just it's incredible to me, y'all. It's incredible.
Yes. Like yesterday. Thank you, sir.
And we're off again. So you all see we drive and then we stop and then we drive and then we stop. So as far as the eye can see, more giraffe, another giraffe, another giraffe just coming up out of the bush. Like you're just sitting there and this big long neck thing just comes out of the bush. Like, oh my word. All right, y'all. Oh, there's the lion.
Okay.
There's the lion.
Now, I don't know if I could do it. It's still a little too close.
Exactly, y'all.
Yeah. No.
Oh, exactly, y'all. Look at the lion. And now our guide does have like a tranquil, but he's walking towards us, y'all. We're in a Jeep with a blanket.
I'm already.
You nervous? Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, the lion.
Oh, Maggie, no.
See? Exactly. Exactly, y'all. Exactly. Exactly. He's not dancing. He's not doing anything. Yeah. Look at a zoo the same. Exactly. You won't look at a circus or a zoo the same. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. And look, this is not anything political. I'm just saying when you see them in their natural environment and they are not bothered, I'm looking at the lion and the lion is looking at me and the lion starts walking towards me. And your life kind of flashes before your eyes and you start thinking, what if he makes a charge for it? Like, what do we do? This is why. Oh, there's another lion. Yeah, just gonna sitting there.
Being a big kitty.
This is why. Look at the nature. Just I don't even know what kind of tree that is. There's Maggie on safari.
Picture, Maggie. Yeah.
Thank you. So just showing you all once the sun came up, taking it all in. But yeah, it's a rough ride with a lot of wind, but definitely worth it. So bundle up and go. All right. I don't know what. All right, just more. There's the kids. There's Marcus. They're having a good time. And we saw all the animals.
So cute.
All right. So we're meeting up with the other driver. Is this the leopard? Yeah, just
Wow, look at that.
I can't tell y'all, the pictures don't do it justice. I can't tell y'all the expanse of the land. I cannot even, the pictures don't, I just can't. And you just drive and drive and drive, and you're lucky if you get to see the animals just doing their own thing. Because this just looks like the horizon, but now you can see there's so many animals in there. Zebra?
Yeah.
Okay. Look how close they are to the road, y'all. Just unbothered.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it is a donkey. If you buy a pajama,
Yeah, I'm curious to know too how long it took them to actually like pave the road and make it just like the designated route for tours.
Yeah, I know, with it being a national park, I'm sure he's explaining something to us. I don't hear what's on the video. Hopefully y'all can hear it. But I know with it being a national park, elefante.
Oh,
See?
little tiny one.
Mm-hmm. But I'm sure they have designated areas that are for, we can't get out. You cannot get out of the vehicle. All you can do is be on the road. So you have to respect the animals in their habitat. But yes.
And they don't give you feed or anything, of course.
No, we're not feeding any animals, literally. And we could not have any food. So, like we had our little sack lunch. What is this?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know what. All right, so we broke for lunch. So they had a little picnic lunch set up for us.
Yeah, and the birds.
Yeah, so when we're done, yes, clean up because the birds are coming. There's Marcus. We're taking a little break. Elephant in the water. More elephants.
Did you ever see a big herd of elephants?
Yes, and I don't know if I have it in this video. There's the other group. So I'll see if I can show you all the elephant herd.
Billy got that Kodachrome.
Was there a crocodile in that water too? Like, to me, it's just amazing. I mean, just
wow. Look at that one.
I know.
Some of these, yeah, you want to print and frame it.
Exactly, y'all. And I'm telling you, it was like every picture was okay. I tried to do a panoramic. Hello, Mr. Dapper. I think this is like a crocodile. Oh, buffalo. There's some hippo. There's something in there. After a while, y'all, more giraffe. I think we already saw this one. Hello, sophisticated. Looking at me, I'm looking at you. Not bothered. Look at the vehicle. And look at the giraffe.
Crown upside down. Wow.
It just amazes me how close we got. And he's just eating his leaves. Not bothered at all. I can't even explain how tall they are. Like, the legs are a human. So this is like a 6-foot man. So if you stood next to this giraffe, that's you. And then he's 3 more body lengths. I can't even explain how massive and graceful they are. They don't run much, but when you do see them kind of gallop, it's incredible. I think that was a bug. Oh, shout out to the guide. He gave us Marcus wanted to hold it. He was like, anybody want to look at this beetle? And we were like, no, look at this. She's like, And Marcus is like, I'll hold it, Mom. She's in the back like, boy, put that thing down. There's Swim Shady before he became a teenager. So shout out to the kids. Shout out to the adults. She said, boy, put that thing down.
She did.
Okay, here come the elephants. So we're driving, and then we see the elephants. Are they coming our way?
Look at the little bitty one.
Oh, baby elephants.
I said, "Aw."
Just moving like they've moved for thousands of years. Hello, Bob.
Zebra.
Oh, that's right. Over there by the zebras. That's the whole family.
They're not spinning around here. Marcus, he loves animals. So he was like, Mom, okay, this right here, y'all, we're driving along. Do you see the elephant here? Getting ready to cross the road. Just come up out of the bush. So we're driving,
Wow.
and this is, look, he's debating, should we cross? We stopped. You have to stop. When the animals cross, all of the vehicles stop.
When it comes charging, just drive.
Hello, Fossa.
There's others coming up the.
So just elephants on elephants at the side of the road, and all the cars stop. Look at one comes out, and then out of the bush. And then out of the bush. My God, I know. Right? Gives me chills.
There's the daddy.
Yes. Mama goes first, then baby, and then daddy pulls up the rear. When I tell y'all, I can't. I have chills.
Yeah.
I have chills. Yes, boys love bugs. I have chills just with the elephant just minding their business, just coming across the road. I want to look at that one more time, because if you look at the side of the road, you could just be driving and not know that there was an elephant right there and a family. Not look. Yep. This is what we do. And they told us, everybody quiet, everybody still. If that elephant wanted to charge, they would flip this vehicle. So you show respect to the animals, oh my God, in their natural habitat, because an elephant could take this house down. When they get a run and they charge you, they just plow through it. So we had to be very respectful. So yeah, y'all, I'm telling you, it was another impala chewing up, doing this thing. Next to the zebras. Zebras everywhere. Hello, Tito. Hello, Dottie. All right, y'all. That is it. Well, we are going to end because Mona's loving it. We have brunch plans. I'll see if we can make a quick coffee with a little bit of South African liqueur before we go. And then we are going to take our time, y'all. We're going to go to each station and we're going to taste everything. Randy says I can take pictures and video. So we will, more to come. But what did you think of the African safari stream?
It's beyond amazing, Maggie. Yeah. I've never done something like that. And I guess in my mind, I still see the more old school where the whole Jeep is just open and there's no, so even the vehicles look, like if you needed to hightail it out of there, that maybe you have a chance.
Yes.
Yeah.
It definitely is humbling because it puts you in perspective of, wow, I'm not as big or strong as I think I am. So thank you all for the love and the hearts. Thank you so much, BLJ, for the $100. So generous. Thank you, Clout Chasing, for the 20 and another 20. We appreciate you all so much. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss on TikTok. Thank you all for being here. We will be back, or we'll see if Randy wants to come back. I stream every day, so I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we're cooking. If y'all want to see Italy, do you have a preference? Naples, Florence, or Rome?
Ooh, I'd say Florence.
Florence? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll have to do, I forgot Venice too. I went to Venice. Yeah. So I'll have to do Florence for you all. If you all like my Maggie travels, we'll definitely do that. Thank you so much for being here. Instagram, class is dismissed. Yes, we will enjoy brunch. Stay tuned to my shorts and my reels, and I'll be posting some pictures. I hope you all enjoyed the African safari. This is only part 2. We haven't even made it to Cape Town yet. So if you all like, I'll do a part 3 of South Africa another time, but we're going to go ahead and dismiss. You want to say goodbye?
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you later.
All right.